Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you everybody for coming out. It's great to see so many faces. It's so nice to be together again, and we're very pleased that our friends Highway 236 and Reg as the cheerleader of the group has put this concert together. A big thank you to Highway 236. Yay. So this promises to be a night of merry-making, music-making, pie and cake buying, and there's all kinds of them in the other room, and we'll have a chance for those of you that haven't placed a bid to do so at intermission. I want to thank all the bakers that made the cakes and the pies. There's some really interesting ones, some good old-fashioned ones, and there's even a Ukrainian special in there called Napoleon cake, and it's made with layers and layers of pastry, puff pastry, and cream in the middle, and Karen and I had a sneak taste of it earlier today, and it's delicious. But everything in there is delicious. So I would like to introduce right off the get-go our special guests of honor, the Burakov family. I've learned that the A on the end of their name signifies gender, so the girls go by Burakova and Roman goes by Burakov. So I'll get you guys to stand up. Yay. So just a little bit about our family. They come from a port city in Odessa. It's called, and correct me if I'm wrong, Yuchna. Yuchna? Did I get that right, sort of? It's 32 kilometers east of Odessa. It's right on the Black Sea. They don't experience tidal waters like we do. It's like a big lake. And Roman in particular, they all love the water. I took them to the ocean and they jumped, well, Roman and I jumped in. The girls didn't get in. It was a little chilly. But the population of their community is 32,000, and their port city is one of the top 3 ports in terms of importance in Ukraine. It's a main hub for oil transportation. Roman's got work with the McCarthy Roofing out of Halifax. He gets picked up every morning at 6 o'clock and has a full day of roofing, and Katerina is working at the Tim Hortons on Roby Street, the new one next to KFC, and never had a job before, and she's, I think, a very brave young woman to be doing that, and gets her hat on and her Tim Hortons shirt, and she looks like a Canadian already. And Yulia's actually worked in a hospital in Odessa for about 17 years as a midwife, and will be eventually looking for work in the health services field, but looking for other work in the meantime. And Lyra, or Valeria, she's 12. I should say Katerina's 15, and she'll be going into grade 10. Lyra will be going into grade 7 at the Onslow School, and both girls, their command of the English language already, they're just like sponges, and they're amazing. They're taking it all in, and there are some English classes at the library hosted by the YMCA, and I don't know if there are teachers here tonight. Kathy Weldon is doing some teaching, so I don't see her. She thought she might make it. Anyways, I wanted to say a big thank you before we get singing. I'll be really quick, Reg. To all of the supporters in this community. When we signed up to take a family, somebody said, well, what do you need, Laurie? And I said, well, I think as soon as the word goes out, this community will come together. And I can't believe how this community's come together. You guys are amazing. I mean, we've had food donated, clothing, we've had cleaners like I've never seen before. We've had carpenters show up. We've had gift cards dropped off and cash donations, offers of drives, people taking them shopping, and I'm overwhelmed. So I just want to thank all of you for making their entry into Canada, into Truro, Nova Scotia, so much easier. And Mike and I are blessed to have them with us, and we've been treated to borscht, which I think UNESCO is going to try to claim as Ukraine's national dish. I've never had borscht before, but it's the best soup I've ever had, and I'm glad I planted lots of beets for Yulia. So we are certainly a blessed community to have them with us, and we're looking forward to tonight, and I'll hand it over to the stars of the night, Highway 236.
Thank you. So while Leslie gets things started on the free will offering plate, I'll introduce the group members. We have way over on bass my daughter Rachel Henderson, and we have
That's her son.
This is her son, Alden, my grandson, and we have James Kellerer in back on electric guitar. And we have Shirley Lipton and Jerry Lahead on mandolin. I always say mandolin. Ukulele, sorry. And we have Madeline in back. It's going to be Madeline, okay. And we have the Mando chicks in the front, Cindy Gilbert and Kathy Henderson. And last but not least, Terry the Animal Mitchell on drums. All right, so we're going to get things started with a mandolin tune called Star of the County Down. You just jump right in.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
We're heavily influenced by the 60s, so you know roughly what our ages are, but most of us anyway. So, Bye Bye Love and From Me to You. There goes my baby with someone new. I sure was happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till we stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello happiness, think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye. there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. If there's anything that you want, nothing's happened that's so true, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I've got arms and arms to hold you, keep you by my side. I got lips and arms to kiss you, keep you satisfied. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I've got arms and arms to hold you, keep you by my side. I've got lips and arms to kiss you, keep you satisfied. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Thank you. Well, we've been working on a piece called the Ukrainian Waltz, and it goes something like this.
Something, what are you doing? Butcher it.
Yeah, the next song we're going to do is an original piece. It's called The Old Marsh Hen, and it was written, I wrote it back in 2006. It's about the train that used to travel between Truro and Windsor, and where I lived nearby, I could see it every day and hear it at the crossing. And tonight, Alden is going to be the train whistle, and Louis, my other grandson, has been going around like this.
There's a reason.
Yeah, that was the reason. He was going to be a train, but he's been a train right from the start. So, so he's going to do that.
He's been to Windsor and back.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. On the rail, can you hear my whistle blow? trip to winter once again. Final day for all has gotta come. One more trip until the time is done. I gathered all on board and proudly at our roar. More time, let's go and have some fun. Ooh, marching, clickety-clack, roll around again. Ooh, marching, gonna make that trip to winter once again. Gonna make that trip to winter once again. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. Love you, 8 days a week. Not enough to show I can. Oh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. Love you, 8 days a week. Not enough to show I can love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. Thank you. Okay,
Should
we'd
be
like
a
to.
big thank you to Louis for
Oh, yeah.
all the excellence he's getting in there.
This first piece is a piece that arranged by or for Kenny Rogers, and I think it's probably in several versions. However, the chorus is probably common in all. So let's get ourselves started, okay? You ready?
All set.
Okay. I write myself a simple song, get the whole world to sing along. Call it a love song for you. Who knows, I'm liable to take a song from the Bible, and then when I'm through, I'll just sing love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do, you know, love lifted me. Everybody's looking for a way to say something. Somebody said that's hard to do. Searching their mind, trying to find the one of a kind way that they could say something new. And I just say love lifted me. Love lifted me. When I was down and out, you know, love lifted me. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do, love lifted me. Now it's your turn. Join us. Love lifted me. Once more. Love lifted me. When I was down, out. I was down and out. Love lifted me. One more time. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do. When nothing else would do. You know, love lifted me. One more time. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do, love lifted me.
All set.
Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, surely you know, always want to be there, holding your hand, standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through everything you do. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you, let me be there. Watching you grow, going through the changes in your life. That's how I know Let me be there in your morning. Let me be there in the night. Let me change whatever is wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can feel. All I ask you, let me be there. All I ask you, let me be there.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gary Matthews, thank you very much.
Alden, you can have your seat back.
First it's
Now.
$20.
All right.
Expensive seats.
It's working now. Our next song features James Kellerer in back. And James brought out a song called Ain't Nobody Here But Us Chickens here back a couple of years ago. And this was written way back in 1946 and recorded on a 78 RPM record. So it's an oldie, but a goodie.
James bought the first record.
Yeah, that's right. And since James brought it out to our group, there's been clucking going on ever since. And we have our gals here who now can cluck in harmony. I think these are probably the only harmony cluckers in the world, I think. And
No pressure.
and Alden does a nice chicken step as well. So anyway, we'll give this a try, and featuring James Kellerer.
A sunflower hat for When Dave Farmer Brown was taking the air, locked up the government with the greatest of care. Went in the hen house, something stirred when he shouted, "Who's there?" Oh, this is what he heard. He heard there ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. Called myself, stop the fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. We chickens try to sleep and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble with your chin. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. You're stomping around, you're shaking the ground, you're kicking up an awful dust. We chickens try to sleep and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble. It's a sin. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig, worms to scratch. It takes a lot of sitting to get eggs to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself, stop the fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. Gotta point that gun the other way and hobble, 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 hit the hay. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig, worms to scratch. It takes a lot of sitting to get eggs to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself, stop the fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. Point that gun the other way and hobble, 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 hit the hay, hay. It's easy picking. There ain't nobody here but us chickens.
Pictures small remains down through the years. Lovers cherish all the memories we hold dear. Summer times they were mad. Summer times
Jerry Lahead is going to come up and do our next piece called The Fields of Athenry. This song was written back in 1979 by Peter St. John in the style of an Irish folk ballad. And it's set during the Great Famine of the 1840s, the Irish potato famine. And the lyrics feature a fictional man who came from Athenry in the county Galway, who stole corn for his starving family. He was sentenced to be transported by prison ship to the Australian penal colony at Botany Bay, and it's become a widely known and popular anthem for Irish sports supporters. And Jerry does a great job on this song, and she brought it out to us, and so now you know a little bit about it, and here we go.
By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Oh Lord, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Oh Lord, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the Once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry.
Nice job. Really nice. 5 minutes? Okay. Our next song is featuring Shirley Lipton. Shirley brought out a song called Home I'll Be, which was written by Rita McNeil in 1990. And Rita won Song of the Year with this piece at the East Coast Music Awards. And everybody loves Rita, for sure, and certainly a fan favorite of the Maritimes and all around the world. And this one is called Home I'll Be.
I see the mountains, feel the salt air. I have reason to behold all the wonders that never cease to be. You're as timeless as the water. You're as gentle as the field. I caress you, oh Cape Breton, in my ear. And you never let the hard times take away your soul. And you stop the tears from falling as you watch the young ones go. You're as peaceful as a clear day. You're as ruddy as the sea. I caress you, oh Cape Breton, in my knee. And home I'll be, home I'll be. And he starts a beating. I see the blue lakes, feel the passion. I have reason to believe there are places that will bring you to your knees. There are voices, they are calling. I have reason to pay heed. I caress you, oh Cape Breton, in my lead. And you kept your arms wide open to let your children know wherever there's distance, the heart is always home. You're as cold as the fire. You're as impatient as the hill. I caress you, oh Cape Breton, in my lead. And home I'll be, home I'll be. And he starts to leave. Home I'll be. And home I'll be, home I'll be. Then he starts to leave. Home I'll be. And he starts to leave. Home I'll be.
Nice job.
This one's a good clapping one.
This one we put together a medley of C.C. Ryder and Kansas City, featuring Terry the Animal Mitchell and James Kellerer. And it's sort of back and forth on the verses of these two songs, and it works really well.
We think it does.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I said, C.C. Ryder, I see what you gone done. See rider, see what you gone done. See rider, see what you gone done. Hey, 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 hey.
I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Crazy little women there, I'm gonna give you one.
Well, you made me love you. Now your man done come. Made me love you. Now your man done come. Made me love you. Now your man done come. Hey, 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 hey.
We stand on the corner, Wall Street line. I'm gonna be stand on the corner, Wall Street line. Well, Kansas City, baby, and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Take a train, I might take a plane, but if I had to walk, I'm gonna Kansas City, here I come. Yeah, crazy little women, I'm gonna give you one.
You were standing in the kitchen in your morning gown. Standing in the kitchen in your morning gown. Standing in the kitchen in your morning gown. Hey, 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 hey.
Well, I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I have to walk, I'm gonna give you Kansas City, here I come. Yeah, crazy little woman, crazy little woman, I'm gonna give you one.
Come closer, East Coaster. Come stay for a while. I'll sing of your brides with Prince Edward Isle. Nova Scotia, Kangaroo, Newfoundland, and Labrador. Come closer, East Coast. I'll sing you some more. I fish from the Grand Banks and
stay for a while. I'm singing of the Brunswick and Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, Newfoundland, Labrador. Come closer, east closer, I'll sing you some more. Come closer, east closer, I'll sing you some more. Hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. In the darkness of the night, not a star was in sight. On a highway that leads down below. But Jesus came in and saved my soul from sin. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Sinners, don't wait until it's too late. He's a wonderful Savior, you know. So I fell on my knees and He answered my plea. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. There's no need for tears, relieve all your fears. I'm following the path to His shore. To reach your reward, keep faith in the Lord. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Thank you. Now, the next tune we're going to do is a song called Lodi. And I'm dedicating this one to Kent and Judy. Their 50th wedding anniversary just took place here in early July or June. And these folks are from, well, Kent moved to Lodi, and Judy's from Lodi, correct? Yeah. So here we go. This is called Lodi. Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. Yes, you really know the tune. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Rolling on a Greyhound, I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through, must have been 7 months or more. Ran out of time and money, looks like they took my things. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. And from a magazine said I was on my way. Somewhere I lost connections, ran out of songs to play. I came into town in a one-night stand, looks like my plan
again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again.
Speaking of Kent and Lori, I'd like these two to come up and join us on stage. We have a couple of songs that they've chosen to do, and we're going to work on that. So yeah, you're going to have to leave.
Fine with me, there's no money.
While Reg is doing that, I'll give you a little background on that Lodi song. Before they were Creedence Clearwater Revival, they were the Fogarty Brothers. And they had a gig in Lodi one night, but apparently there was a double booking, so they had to stay over one night while the other band played. Therefore, they wrote a song about being stuck in Lodi. And my brother-in-law is here this evening. He's from Lodi as well.
Do you want to
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Well, your faith was strong. Whoops, where are we now? Oh, sorry.
Your faith
Was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throat and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
day I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. Used to live alone before I knew ya. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? But remember when I moved in you, and the Holy Dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot the sun through ya. It's not a cry to hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to that wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near your crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers
go. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming earth. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming earth. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming earth. Will you go, lassie, go? All around the blooming earth. Will you go, lassie, go? Thank you. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fire ring flow down my lost desire. I fell into the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames waved higher. And it burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. I fell into the burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames waved higher. And it burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire.
A drum roll, please. No. Oh, we have the drum. Okay. Alden, where's Alden? Alden got one. Marla Baird got one. And you just have to go in the other room to figure out which one you got. Bruce Blondrat got one. Fred Blois, you got one.
Do it later, I'll...
Jim Burrows, you got one. Lauren Burrows got one. Greg Dill, you have one. Dan Fancy, you got one. Trudy, you got two. James Kelleher, you got two. Mike Lipton, you got two. Kent Lahead, you got one. Barb and Gordy Miller got 4. Karen Parsons, you've got 1. Keith Selwyn Smith, you've got 2. Tony and Stuart, you've got 1. Roger Stewart, you have 1. Shirley Semple, you have 1. Don't you and Mike fight over what you got. Karen Stratton, you've got 1. And the Waws have 4. And Kathy Weldon, you've got 2. So I guess maybe I'll ask Yulia and Roman to come forward, and we'll announce the grand total. Do you have it there, Leslie? Oh, and I want to thank our accounting firm of Leslie, Renata, and Karen, also known as RK&L Associates. Thank you for tallying everything up. Yulia and Roman, can you come up here, please? Oh, yes. I have the envelope. And I'm going to open the envelope and tell you how much money has been raised from tonight. Benefit for you guys with a total from our donations, our free will offering, the pie and the cake auction for a total of $2,328.60. Thank you, everybody. Wonderful. I really want to thank, before I get away from this mic, these wonderful musicians behind us here and our singers and all of you in the community. I do want to say that this Henderson family just amazes me with the talent. The grandchildren, the dancers, the singers, the clappers, Rachel over there, who's got, she's a recording artist, right, Reg? Yes. And she's got the most wonderful voice. We could have spent all night listening to Rachel. And these lovely ladies here that our younger generation are going to sing for us as well. So we're so blessed in this community, and I want to thank everybody for making the effort to come out tonight and for helping us support our beautiful Ukrainian family. So thank you, one and all.
Each other in perfect harmony. With God as our Father, we are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my soul and vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
rise for the Ukrainian national anthem, please. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you.